Brijesh Pandey joins us live on the story. Brijesh, by when is this decision on Amit Shah likely to be formalized?
Well, Shiv, I think in another 4-5 days max, this announcement will be made, and definitely before the budget session, because they don't want to delay any more, and they think that if by naming Amit Shah, when they approach the three state elections, they will be in a very, very good position, and they also want to give Amit Shah a chance to work with those state units, and he has already begun his task. So I think in another 4-5 days or max to a week, we will be hearing the anointment of Amit Shah as the BJP's next president. Shiv?
Well, Brijesh Pandey is still live with us. Brijesh, 30 days is a short duration to really judge. What we are trying to put out is a report of just the first impressions. The opposition has its knives out, but how is the BJP reviewing this internally?
Well, to be honest, they are saying that 30 days is too early to pass any kind of judgment. But as somebody who's tracking BJP, what I can say for sure is that it has been a mix and match, because the kind of verdict Modi government has got, it was expected that it would hit the ground running. But controversies, there were 3 to 4 controversies which started hogging the limelight in the initial first days. The biggest one was the appointment of Smriti Irani as the HRD minister. There were several within the party who were distinctly uncomfortable given her educational qualification. Apart from it, the letter of General VK Singh, which was submitted to Supreme Court by the Ministry of Defence, it caused considerable embarrassment. It gave Congress a starting chance at the very first day of the government itself of casting aspersion on General VK Singh. And apart from that, the Nihal Chand episode definitely put the BJP in a spot, because he is MOS and he was accused of rape. And had that been happened in Congress-led UPA government, BJP would have gone all guns blazing. So these were 3 to 4 issues which definitely put the government in some spot of bother. But the fact is, as they say in politics, that the first 6 months after getting any kind of verdict is considered to be the honeymoon period of the government. And this honeymoon period definitely has begun on a not that kind of note which the BJP would have had expected. But this also brought on one thing very clearly: the way Modi is going to run BJP and the government in future. The fact that he did not allow any of these ministers, be it as high and mighty as the Home Minister Rajnath Singh, to choose their PS, clearly indicates what lies in future for the rest of the cabinet of ministers as well as the BJP. Modi will definitely micromanage the party affairs as well as the government affair, and will not leave it to chance, and that he has made it amply clear. And there is nobody in any kind of doubt about the fact that even the PS and the secretaries, and his meeting with 101 with the secretaries, he has clearly laid out the ground rules that yes, you are the minister of a designated ministry, but be very sure of one thing, that Modi is keeping a very close tab on you.
Well, Modi is definitely keeping a close tab on everything that's happening in his Sarkar, and while 30 days is a short time to judge, first impressions are also sometimes the last impressions. Thanks, Brijesh, for joining us with that live update.